Alrighty, basketball fans, welcome into beautiful Fairbank, Iowa, here at Wapsie Valley High School for tonight's main event. The Warriors varsity boys basketball team takes the hardwood to take on Dike-New Hartford. Colin, you ready?
Oh, I am ready. This should be a good one. Both teams coming in with a 1-0 record. In this young early season, I'm excited. You know, Dike-New Hartford's always good. Wapsie, always good. Should be a fun one.
All righty. So, Colin, coming into this game, we saw the girls' game wasn't too competitive, so to speak. But for this game, what are you looking forward to?
You know, I'm looking forward to, the growth of this Wapsie team. You know, we talked a lot about on Tuesday night about how young this team is. But, we still start 3 seniors. And on Tuesday night, those 3 seniors are like, hey, don't forget about us. And they came out and they played excellently. In that contest. So just continued growth for this young team.
All righty. So we're about 2 minutes away from game time, so a little bit faster than the girls' game. We're going to get into our starting lineups presented by Legacy Roofing of Iowa. Protect your largest investment with our reliable roofing and gutter services. If you want to make your roof last as long as possible, it is vital that you never put off a major roof repair. Small issues with roofing become big issues in a hurry. No matter how major or minor the repair you need, we are here to help. We offer roofing, contracting, storm damage repair, gutter replacement, and residential and commercial roofing. Call Mitch at 319-415-2472 or Lou at 319-415-5547. So starting for the Wolverines, it will be Jace Jensen, Jack Severson,
I think.
Colin Meester, Liam Elkenborg, and Jack Holmes.
Yeah, Dike, their leading scorers through one game, of course. Take that into consideration. Jace Jensen, the senior, he coming in averaging 18 and 11. Colin Meester averaging 18 and 10. So 2 guys with 18-point double-doubles. And then off the bench, looking to make an impact, Carson Costello comes in averaging 17. So they have 3 guys averaging 15 or more for the Wolverines.
And then for the Wapsie Valley Warriors, it will be Manny Ebner, Briggs Bamey, Ian Bazinski, Drew Sauerbrei, and Tanner Bergman. I want to look at Ian Bazinski. Last Tuesday, he pretty much had the game of his life. He was all over the court for the Warriors. Even as what he's supposed to play is kind of that 4-3-4 position, he really was working the perimeter.
Yeah, he comes in averaging 13 points, 11 rebounds against AGWSR. And he's one of those seniors, everyone's talking about how young we are, but hey, this is my last go at it. And, he came out and was ready to rock and roll. And Briggs Bamey, he's kind of our guy, so to speak, for a lack of better words. He's going to get his. He scored 18 against AGWSR. And then Tanner Bergman, the big man in the middle, scoring 14 in his varsity debut. So same thing as the Wolverines, us Warriors have 3 guys with 10 points or more.
All righty. Really?
In our lineup. Sorry, I forgot to mention that part. But yeah, we played about 7-8 guys off the bench.
Yeah, something that Marty McCowan wanted to emphasize in that game against AGWSR and coming into tonight was rotation. Being able to rotate guys, being able to incorporate a lot of guys into that lineup.
Yeah, and he obviously knows more about his team than we do. We're still trying to figure out kind of our style. What kind of style of basketball do we want to play? What kind of team do we have? And as the season goes on, it'll kind of play itself out. But right now, everybody's got a chance to come in and kind of step up and be that person off the bench as well.
All righty, so those are your Warriors starting lineups presented by Legacy Roofing of Iowa. So we are nearing game time here for the Warriors and the Wolverines. We're going to kick it over to PA announcer Blake Poor for his starting lineups and maybe the national anthem. I don't know if they'll do it again.
No national anthem.
Okay.
Nope, we're just going to get rolling.
Just starting lineups, then we're going to get rolling. So we will kick it over to PA announcer Blake Poor.
And now, fans, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Dike-New Hartford Wolverines. Starting for Wolverines at guard, a 5'9" number 3, Jace Jensen. At guard, a
Welcome back. We are ready for some Warrior basketball. Oh, we are ready. It is time for the main event of tonight. Tanner Bergman to take the jump for the Warriors. Colin, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited. I am excited. One thing we didn't mention, the head coach of the Wolverines, Wapsie Valley alum, Alex Tagtoe. Hopefully we don't give him too warm of a welcome back here on the floor. I noticed earlier everybody was welcoming him back. You know, it's good to see a familiar face, but hopefully the warm welcome ends now.
And he is assisted by Chad Meester and John Patterson. Head coach of the Warriors, longtime head coach, one of the greatest coaches in high school basketball history. Marty McKellen, assisted by John Schutte, Mitchell Bavers, and Jaden Keithy. Keithy?
Yep.
Keithy. So we started off quick, fast-paced basketball. Bazinski up top on the perimeter. Passes it over to the left side. Bamey Bergman up playing the perimeter now. Meester will drive. His shot no good. Rebound Bamey. Bamey to bring it up. Kicks it out to Hebner. Bazinski, Sauerbrei, shot fake. He'll drive, loses the ball. Turnover. Jace Jensen on the steal. Jensen up top over to Meester. Outside, Elkenberg. No good. Haynes down low. Pass out to Jensen. His three ball's good.
Yeah, early offensive rebound there for the Wolverines, setting that up. Just again, you got to find a body in him. Got to limit those second chance points.
Again, that press defense there. Hebner, look for Bazinski. Finds Bergman instead. Bamey on the left side. Kick it out, Bazinski, his three ball. No good. Rebound Jensen. Meester. Jensen. Haynes outside to Elkenberg. Severson's three ball is good. An early 6-0 run for the for the Wolverines.
Yeah, a little full court man. Just trying to get us to go a little faster than we want to.
Hebner, Bazinski, his shot fake. He'll drive now. Inside looks for Bergman. It will lead to a turnover. Foul on Bamey. I don't know if that was the smartest foul. You had four guys down already ready in transition. You might as well just let that go.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he started with his hand on the ball. So initially a jump ball, but as the Wolverine kind of ripped it away from him, you know, Bamey's hand was kind of on it, holding his hand. So it was a foul as we force a turnover.
Bamey to bring it up. Tough defense here from the Wolverines. Hebner, Sauerbrei, his three ball is good! Drew Sauerbrei, the three ball for the Warriors.
Don't reach here.
Severson, outside to Meester. Looking left side, he'll get it over to Jensen. Back to Meester. Jensen, Severson three is good. That's two in a row for the junior. Hard screen from Bazinski. Bamey looking Sauerbrei. Out to Bamey, his three ball is good. Briggs Bamey the three ball, the sophomore.
Yeah, we have 5 early baskets, all of them coming from beyond the arc. Fun paced here. Both teams coming out a little press. They're able to break that double team, but good help side defense there by Manny.
From way downtown, Jensen no good. Inside blocked by Hebner. Sauerbrei. Bazinski. He'll drive baseline and a push on Bazinski.
Nope, they got the Wolverine there. Can't
Oh.
see his number for a block. Looks like it'll be on Meester.
I stand corrected, I guess. So Landon Molds, the freshman, to sub in. Manny Heemner to sub out. Bamey looking to inbound Bazinski. Bergman. Bazinski, Bamey, 3-ball. No good.
Yeah, Bamey kind of got ran into a little bit on that shot. No call, though. Play on.
Outside. Costello, no good. Meester finds Jensen. His 3-ball is good.
Yeah, coming off a second chance again. You know, Sauerbrei was in position for the rebound, just did everything except go get the ball. You know, he boxed out good, but he still had to make an attempt to go get it.
We've seen 7 made shots now. All of but one have come from beyond the arc.
Yeah, as Bergman ends that streak there with a nice strong move near the rim.
T-Berg, we need a 3, but not a 2.
Not if his last name's Bergman, I'm sorry.
It's all your fault, Colin. And one! Costello!
Yeah, it's something I would like to see Molds there. You know, instead of jumping into that contact, just stay where you are. You're in a great spot. Just keep your verticality and make him make a tough shot over you.
Sauerbrei subs out. Hesse to sub in. Now I got a question. If the Wolverines convert the three-point play, which they do, does that still count as our streak of three-pointers at like all but one?
Sure.
All
Why
right,
not?
there we
Yeah,
go.
why not?
All but one. It's still Tanner's fault. Hesse over to Molds. Molds on the left side. He'll kick it cross court over to Bamey. Tough defense here. Bamey just being flurried with defense. Hesse tries to drive. He'll kick it out to Molds, but it'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, it's one of those, you know, Hesse he's making a great move towards the hoop. I would just like to see him jump stop under control. Give yourself some options. He was a little out of control on it. You made a great move. Just jump stop, you know, kick it to the corner, or you might even have an open shot.
You already know Marty's screaming jump stop.
Yeah, Marty, Coach McCown's favorite word, jump stop, and that would have been a great time for him.
Screen, Meester, Jensen. Inside back to Meester. He'll get the 2. Hesse. Finds Bamey. Downtown. No good. Wow.
Ooh, they do get the foul there on Molds. Looked like he started with the ball, but kind of as he followed through on it, maybe got his arm. I guess they call it a push.
Yeah.
I don't really know how it was a push, but sure.
You know-
I do think he fouled him, but I don't know how he pushed him. But
You know, Mold's a great football player. He is very physical. He's a linebacker, so he's used to just walking up and laying the wood.
yeah, you know, this is a big opportunity here for the Warriors. You know, this game a lot faster, a lot more physical than the game Tuesday night, and right now it kind of seems to be catching us off guard. With Dike-New Hartford's defense is really up in your face and physical. We got to be able to make that adjustment.
Severson.
Travel.
Hesse. To Sauerbrei to work it up the court.
Got to get our middleman. Yeah, one of those where Bazinski, you know, he's our flash guy, but he kind of flashed more towards the sideline here. You need to go to the ball there. Don't even give the defender a chance to get to the ball without going through you.
Bamey's got to get it in front of half court, which he does.
Ooh, he had a guy underneath. Just couldn't see him.
Sauerbrei's 3-ball, no good.
Probably not the shot we want there. A little contested. I'd like to see a shot fake kind of go around in that opportunity. But, you know, he made one earlier. He was feeling good about himself. That's all right, you know. It's all right. We'll learn from that. Shot fake it next time, go around him.
Coach McCowan saying just try to slow down and create an open shot rather than try to force something. Hesse to push. Fine start right now. He's got an open shot, but still no good.
Yeah, much better shot. He was caught it in rhythm with his shot instead of kind of forcing it up there. A big offensive rebound.
Under 1 minute to play here left in the first, and that will be a foul on Severson. His first. Baby from way downtown, no good. Mazinski hucks it back into Sauerbrei. Finds Hesse. Great offense there from the Warriors.
Yeah, great unselfish play there by Sauerbrei. You know, he could have took that, made it more of a tough shot. Finds Hesse streaking to the lane for the easy two.
Under 30 seconds to play.
There's the foul.
It'll be on Greasy.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, but it was, I don't see the number. Costello looks like. You know, that was more of a frustration foul. You know, he missed the layup, thought he should have made it, and just kind of made two mistakes back-to-back by going over top of Greasy. Shot clock turned off.
Mamie working hard.
Yeah, it's a foul there on Severson. That's one of those, you know, when the guy's dribbling, you're not allowed to have any hands on the dribbler. And there, you know, he stuck his hand out. As soon as you touch any part of with your open hand, it's going to be a foul every single time. Point of emphasis a couple of years ago, just that freedom of movement that you're allowed to have.
Hesse 17, way downtown.
Ooh, take that up. Had the layup. Passed it up.
Sauerbrei jump stops. Finds Hesse. 6 to play. Hesse, 3, 2, got to get a shot. He will hesitate, could not get the shot up, and that will end the first quarter. So as we head to the second, our score 17-10, Wolverines. What'd you see?
Yeah, much faster, more physical pace than we had on Tuesday. And, you know, right away, Dike came out, and they showed that physicality, that speed aspect that, you know, we're not quite used to. And we kept playing hard. We kind of settled into it there in the back half of that quarter. And I really expect us to come out in the second quarter, you know, settle back in, find our footing, keep playing good Warrior basketball.
Yeah, and you see over there in that timeout huddle, coaches away from the players. What do you think the strategy is there?
Yeah, that's something that Coach McCown's been doing forever. You know, you have a quick coach huddle. You know, I used to coach junior high basketball, nothing crazy like that, but a lot of times you don't really notice your assistant coaches as much as you probably should. So you just take that timeout aspect, take the first about 15 seconds. Just what does every coach think? What are they seeing? Because, you know, we have 4 sets of eyeballs on the bench. Use all 4. As great of a coach as Coach McCown is, you know, he wants the input from the assistants as well.
All righty, we get set for the second quarter, and we will get started here. Drew Sauerbrei into Landon Molds. Molds drives, kicks out to Bamey. The ball go out of bounds. It'll stay the Warriors' way.
I would really like to see Bamey kind of look at your post a little bit more. Bergman had his guy sealed up. Just didn't quite see him. Got to keep your nose on the rim a little bit longer.
Molds at the top of the key. Hop step. We'll kick it out to Hebner. Hebner over to Sauerbrei. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Kicks out Hebner. His 3 ball is good.
You know, that was a great defensive possession for the Wolverines. Just that small breakdown late in the clock allows Hebner the open 3, and he knocks it down.
So here are the Wolverines. Meester. A wide open 3 for Bacon, but no good. We will head back. Molds brings it up. Over to Hebner, almost disaster. Inside Bergman.
Great shot fake. Oh, that's a move I used to do in practice about 500 times, felt like every single day. Bergman catches the ball on the low block, turns, sees the hoop. You know, just a quick little shot fake, allowed the defender to rise, and we went around him and got him with the body, pick up the foul there on Haynes. Haynes? Yeah, Haynes.
Yes, Jack Haynes, the recipient. Bamey to inbound to Sauerbrei. Back to Bamey. Guarded heavily. Another foul.
Yeah, it's one of those again. Jensen for the Wolverines, just getting his hand on the dribbler. Just getting a hand check, gotta have that freedom of movement. Kind of what we see in like every sport where we're emphasizing offense. That's just another thing to help benefit the offense, that freedom of movement.
Sauerbrei, his three ball, no good. Molds tips it out to Bamey.
Great hustle by Moles on the board. He was out of position, worked hard to get back in front of the defender and just poke it to a teammate.
Hebner drives, kicks out Bamey, his three. He's good, and the foul! A chance for the Rare, 4-point play. Bamey will head to the line to shoot one.
Was it Bamey that had the chance for the 4-point play last game too? I think he went to the line, missed the free throw. Let's see if we can reverse that.
Come on, Bamey. You got to do it. His free throw is good to tie it up 17-17.
Yeah, quick 7-0 run to start this quarter for the Warriors. We're really finding our footing, settling in. See, almost travels.
Again, another long open three from Bacon. They leave him wide open. This time he makes it. Sauerbrei over to Hebner. Molds, mid-range, is good.
Beautiful there. A lot of times guards like to kind of drive that to the hoop and have it get blocked by the bigger guy. Landon Molds, just a nice jump stop under control and knocks down the 15-footer.
Bergman, the defense there. Enough offensive rebound, no.
Ooh, get him with the push. He was straight up, just the lower half pushing with the push as Meester was kind of falling out of bounds.
Bergman hobbles off.
I think he got elbowed in the face maybe on that rebound. I'm not sure.
Looked like a leg injury.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. Roll his ankle probably maybe on the rebound.
A wide open three, no good from Kirby.
Ooh, Meester, big save. Looked like he was out of bounds, but.
Bacon the three, no good. Rebound Greasy.
Good strong rebound by Greasy. Gets the rebound, puts it on his chest. Doesn't allow the scrappy smaller guards to take it from him.
Sauerbrei drives, kick out Molds. His three ball, no good. Rebound Wolverines. We'll head the other way. A big drive from Meester. Hebner wanted the charge, but no good.
Big rebound by Greasy as he's falling onto Hebner.
Inside Greasy, working the low post. Kick out Molds. His wide open layup's good. The Warriors take the lead.
Great decision there by Greasy. He's coming in giving valuable minutes off the bench right now. You know, he's coming in playing hard on that. You know, he could have taken the good contested shot, but finds his teammate to take the great wide open layup.
Foul on Sauerbrei. He will sub out in favor of Ian Basinski. Coaches calling out plays. I guess, Colin, you've been a junior high coach before. What's that chess match like?
In junior high, not much.
What do you think it is for varsity, though?
Yeah, I can only kind of talk about like my experience as a player at the varsity level, and a lot of it is doing the things that you're supposed to do, right? Don't try to be the superstar when you're not LeBron James. You know, you come in with your game plan as the coach. You follow that game plan and, you know, just try to execute. Oh, great move by Manny. Can't finish. Gets the rebound. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, there's a call. Great move by Manny. He kind of juked two guys at the same time. Found himself wide open, probably more open than he thought he was. Kind of panicked on that
he was
layup.
Like, oh, I got to make this.
He was like, oh, I'm wide open. So where'd everybody go? Maybe a little panic on the shot, but goes up strong with the rebound and draws the foul on Haynes. That's his second.
Talk about, I guess, wide open layups we've seen. Yeah, guys, they just panic when they get that wide open because they're not used to it.
Yeah, there's moments when you catch it and you're expecting, kind of like if you're taking like a slant in football where you're catching it expecting to be hit and there's nobody there and they just kind of like awkwardly fall down. That's kind of what it feels like. You kind of expect contact at the post, and when it doesn't come, you're like, wait a minute, I'm doing something wrong.
I guess if you want to talk about Manny Eaton juking out two guys, if anybody knows who Chris Berman is,
whoop.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it for the fear of breaking your TV speakers, but hey, it's a whoop. Outside, back to the top of the key, the three ball. No good. Rebound Greasy. No. Offensive rebound Wolverines. That looked like a travel.
Again, there by Molds. That's one of those when the offensive guy is dribbling at you, you can't jump. It's going to be a foul every single time. You just have to hold your ground, take it into your chest, draw the charge. As soon as you jump when the guy's dribbling at you, that's when the foul is going to come every single time. That's Mold's third foul here in the first half.
I expect him to be taken out here by Hesse, who awaits. And he will. Whenever you have almost the same amount of fouls as you do points, it's not very good.
Yeah, but I feel like Mold's giving us value minutes. He's playing hard, playing aggressive. It's a freshman. Kind of what we talked about a little bit is those freshmen, sophomores, are they going to play timid or aggressive? He's definitely playing aggressive. Just some silly mistakes that he'll clean up as he gets more experience.
Hesse, the turnover, but you got it back.
Ooh, great pass. Oh, that's a terrible call. Can I say that?
No.
Okay, I disagree with that call. Can I say that?
Yes.
Okay. Greasy, great position. He holds the seal. The lob goes up. He jumps to go get the ball, and the ref calls him for a push. I disagree. Sorry, ref.
You want to know how many times Ryder and I have said terrible call during volleyball season? You're fine. Three ball. Severson is good. I will say this thing has been back and forth.
Relax here.
You got to pass half court. You can take a little bit of a step back. The defense from Dike-New Hartford. You might need to explain that to me. Colin, the 5 second.
Sorry, what? I was watching the coaching going on.
Oh.
I apologize.
The referee called like a 5-second violation or something.
Oh, yeah. Hesse was just dribbling. Closely defended 5-second call. Yeah.
That's just it?
That's it, yep. Hesse was dribbling, closely guarded. Ref counts to 5. It's a high school thing. They got rid of it in college and the NBA.
Okay.
And it's also if you, like, pick it up as well. Like, if you pick it up and you're just standing there, then, like, the 5 count starts there as well. This Dike defense, super aggressive.
Hesse. And he is just getting bombarded. So it'll be Wolverine ball.
As we wait for Greasy to tie his shoe. I will say, I coached Jaden Greasy baseball. He is a really slow shoe tire. There was one game he was pitching. It took him a while to tie his shoe. He did it faster tonight, though. Thank you. He's working on it.
More on how to tie that shoe. Bergman awaits on deck.
See, baseball.
Rebound, Greasy.
Greasy giving some really good minutes for the Warriors off the bench. A lot of defensive rebounds.
3 balls, Sauerbrei, no good.
He's holding. They did get him. That would be DeWall, Colton DeWall with a hold. Greasy just trying to go around him, trying to move. And the good old, I don't even know how to explain it, but right, he's trying to check him out, and his arms just come too far behind him, kind of holding Greasy behind him.
As the Warriors do reach the bonus. So now from here on out for the rest of the quarter, 2 free throws for every foul. This first one's no good.
As Bergman will be coming in for Greasy, if he makes it. And he does.
At that point, if you're Greasy, you just miss it to stay in.
Sometimes you want to, and sometimes like, oh, I hope I make it. I'm so tired. As Greasy
Yeah.
gets a well-deserved round of applause from the Warrior faithful. He gave us some really great minutes there in that second quarter.
Good ball movement here from the Wolverines. Left side. Or sorry, right side. 1 minute to play. Thought about the shot fake.
Don't reach.
Bergman stands his ground, but no good.
Yeah.
As Hawkin will get the 2.
Yeah, Briggs or Bamey decides to reach instead of moving his feet and allows the clear lane. As he comes down, makes up for it with a nice off-balance runner. Bamey with an early 9.
He's managed to stay out of foul trouble, too.
Yep, shot clock is off, so Wolverines will hold it here for the final shot, up 6.
Meister looking, 9 seconds left on that clock. Out of bounds and a foul. As the Wolverines are now in the bonus to end the quarter. I believe that'll be on Bergman for Sauerbrei.
Off-ball foul there. Where I'm sure Coach McCowan not happy about that one. If you're Sauerbrei, you just got to step in front of him. Again, you can't get caught reaching. When you reach, you just put yourself out of position. As you have, Bergman, the 6'7" center in the lane, you make that guy. If he beat you, make him shoot over top of Bergman, as opposed to bailing him out with the foul. It's really weird saying my own last name.
I can about imagine. Lucky for me, no one really in this world has the last name of Babers. So I'm in the clear for now.
Except our assistant coach.
Whatever, fine.
Oh, good if it would have went. Great shot by Briggs. Just get it up in time as we head to the halftime break.
All righty, so at the halftime break, our score 32-25. The Wolverines lead by 7. Colin, what'd you see in the first half?
So some really good basketball there by both teams. Some things you want to clean up from both sides. Defensively, that Dike-New Hartford pressure has kind of caused us problems as we've gone on. They are very, in our bubble defense, for a lack of better way of explaining it. And it's kind of causing us with an issue, especially with our younger team, some of the guys that don't have that varsity experience before. But, yeah, having that speed of the game kind of settle in more. This is a great learning opportunity. There's going to be adjustments by both teams in the half. If you're Dike-New Hartford, you just kind of want to keep playing the same way, that physical man-to-man defense. You're going to get more foul calls on you, but as Coach Tagto, I'm sure he doesn't mind that when you choose to play more aggressive, more physical on the defensive end. And
then I guess for the Wapsie Valley side of things, foul trouble has been a little bit of an issue in this first half. The Warriors racking up, especially Drew Sauerbrei. He was kind of another vocal point of that offense in the AGWSR game. He's racked up 2 fouls. Molds, their 6th man, has racked up 2 fouls. So looking going forward, What do you think the Warriors should do to try to stay out of foul trouble?
Yeah, a lot of our fouls are kind of dumb fouls, I guess, for lack of a better way to explain it, right? You're in great defensive position, and you go to reach to try to go for the steal. Well, as soon as you reach, your body's going forward. Now you're out of position. In Dike-New Hartford right now, they're crossing over and going around our guy, and then that's when we reach again. So you just want to keep that good position. You can play good defense without stealing the ball. And if you do get beat, like right now, Greasy giving us really, really good minutes, a taller defender. Bergman playing really, really good defense, a taller defender. Make those smaller guards, if you get beat, make them shoot it over the top of those two. That's going to be a challenging shot for them to make. And if you're Greasy or Bergman in the middle, right, just remain vertical, right? Don't go over the top. As soon as you break vertical, it's going to be a foul every single time. So just, contest the shot straight up, make them shoot it over the top of you.
And now heading into the break, the Wolverines up by 7. If you're Wapsie Valley, what do you look at? What adjustments are you making heading into the second half?
Yeah, you just gotta relax, right? Right now, everybody's kind of playing 100 miles an hour. A trap comes, and we're kind of panicking. We tense up a little bit. So just relax, run our sets. They're working, right? We're getting good shots once we do get in that good flow of the offense. You got defensive rebound. Kind of the same thing from the girls' game. A lot of their points are kind of coming off those offensive rebounds. As a shooter, the best time to shoot is off an offensive rebound because everybody's crashing the boards out of position. That's when you kind of find that free spot on the floor behind the arc and the post. For Dike-New Hartford doing a good job finding those guys for the catch and rhythm shot.
And then if you are Dike-New Hartford, you have a 7-point lead heading into the break. How do you maintain that lead going into the second half?
Yeah, just keep kind of getting ahead of the Warrior offense. With that up and close pressure that we've never felt before. And it's no shot at AGWSR, but their defense, they play like a 2-3 zone defense where they're letting us pass it around freely and not contested because that's the style of their defense. Whereas Dike-New Hartford, they don't want you to be comfortable. They want to be inside your jersey. They want to wear your jersey by the end of the night, basically. So just relax so that you know the pressure's coming. Be strong with the ball. No weak turnovers that lead to easy points.
Alrighty, so about 6.5 minutes left in the break. We are going to take a quick break as well. We'll be back with about 3 minutes to go left here in the game clock to give our final halftime report, and then we will get into the second half. We will take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. righty, welcome back. We are nearing the third quarter here in Fairbank, Iowa, here at Wapsie Valley High School. And Colin, any final thoughts before we get rolling into the third quarter?
Yeah, it's quick. Some first half stats for you. Severson, Meester for Dike-New Hartford leading the way with 9 early points. Jensen knocking in 6. Bacon off the bench with 6. Costello yet to score 5 points. Meester the leading rebound there with 4. As we look at the Warriors, a lot of balanced scoring. Bamey leading the way with 6. Hebner and Molds each have 4. Drew Sauerbrei with 3. Hesse with 2. Tanner Bergman with 2 as well. And kind of the rebound stats, basically everybody has 2. So kind of some final thoughts there statistically. We'd like to see Briggs obviously get going a little bit more. Ian Bazinski, a name we didn't see too often, or we didn't hear too often, yet to score. He came in with 13 on Tuesday night. We'd like to get him going a little bit more offensively, obviously. Early fouls. Sauerbrei has 2, Molds with 3. Everybody else maybe with like 1 or 0, nothing too crazy. And then Haynes has 2, and that's all I know. Haynes has 2. A couple other guys have 1 or 2. We got Severson with 2. That was the other one. So Severson and Haynes with 2 early fouls for New Hartford. So a lot of fouls, but kind of spread out evenly between the players, which helps.
Alrighty, so as we get set to roll here in the third quarter, about 1:20 left to go before we get back to some third quarter action. And for the Wapsie Valley Warriors, they're down 7 at halftime. They are not out of it whatsoever, though, as we head into the third. For Dike-New Hartford, I don't know if they really expected to be leading going into halftime, but hey, they are, and they got to keep it that way.
Yeah, they jumped out to that early lead, that parade of threes that kind of was falling for both teams. Led by 7 at the end of the first quarter, leading by 7 here in the second quarter. So if you're Wapsie, you take that, first quarter, we lost by 7. Second quarter, we tied. Okay, now this third quarter, these first couple minutes in the third quarter are going to go a long ways to kind of telling the story of this game, kind of for both teams.
All right, so we are about 30 seconds away from third quarter action. I don't know who's going to be going out the court first. I'd imagine they're going to be rolling out the same starting lineups, but you never know.
Yeah, I imagine so. It kind of tends to be the case in high school basketball, unless you see like a mismatch early that you want to take advantage of. But usually you see the same kind of roll out there. As the Warriors, we played 3 guys off the bench in that first half. Hesse, Molds, and Greasy with those big minutes off the bench. And for Dike, they kind of ran a 7-man or an 8-man rotation as well with Costello, Bacon, and DeWall coming off the bench. So even spread there for both teams, kind of the rotation-wise. I expect to see maybe a couple more additions if we get into more foul trouble. But both teams kind of relying on that 8-man rotation that they got.
Alrighty, so we are back for the Warriors, the same starting lineup as well with the Wolverines. And we are underway here in the second half of action as we get rolling.
Great putback there by Tanner Bergman. Just going up strong with it as my colleague, Mr. Bavers, had to go run and get a battery, so that way we can kind of keep the stream alive. As quick officials timeout to get the band across the floor. I think it kind of actually this helps Dike-New Hartford as they're allowed to kind of set up their pressure, as we had already had the defensive rebound, but now they're kind of able to set up that press. Which is kind of funny because the Dike crowd kind of react a little bit, but this actually helps you. Hebner into Sauerbrei. Sauerbrei handles pressure. Left side here from Manny. Coach McCown yelling out the play. Kind of demanding breaks. Please come get the ball. Off the screen. Baczynski up top. Looks at his post, not quite there. Sauerbrei for three. Would like to see him follow his shot there. He kind of had a path to it. Great fast break there by the Wolverines to get the easy two. We still alive?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
I'm back. Forgot to bring the battery when I set up earlier today.
Ooh, Sauerbrei with a great running layup over the taller defender there. Baczynski kind of sealed a legal moving screen there. Just kind of sealed his defender off from helping on that drive.
Bamey up on the perimeter. So is Belinsky. Pass it over to Meester, guarded by Hebner. Wide open three for Eichenberg. He drains it. Bergman looking for somebody, finds Baczynski.
Yeah, much better there by Baczynski to come to the ball. Earlier in the first half, kind of faded from it there. He went and got it.
Hebner's three off the mark. Finds Baczynski.
So we have a
Bamey,
Wolverine.
wide open, downtown, drains the three.
Yeah, if you're Dike, kind of wondering why is Bamey wide open, but Severson kind of landed awkwardly there as he's limping around. The officials make the right decision to stop plays. He was really limping when he fell. He was kind of responsible for guarding Bamey. He will stay in the game. He's an athlete.
Looks to be a leg, looks to be that right leg. Seems to give Severson a little trouble. Eichenberg again, off the mark. I will say the Warriors have been aggressive with leaving players open.
Yeah, all part of the plan. All part of the plan.
All part of the plan. Maybe a little trap. He finds Hebner. His three is good. The Warriors are within two.
Manny is heating up. He's feeling good as he jogs back with a smile on his face.
Typical Manny Hebner.
I love Manny. Great kid.
Eichenberg again wide open, off the mark. Goes off Baczynski's face. He'll rebound nicely. Sauerbrei. Bamey. Bamey still looking, finds Bergman. His pass blocked. Finds Bamey from downtown. His three no good.
Yeah, if you're Coach McCown, you'll take that shot all day. Bamey wide open. Just couldn't get it to fall.
I guarantee you will not tarnish his confidence one bit.
Oh, he'll definitely take the next one. Ooh, great hustle by Manny. Almost comes up with the steal. Great defense. Good way to help him out. Don't reach.
Meester, no good.
Yeah, great rebound there by Bergman. Goes up strong with it as Jensen kind of just comes across his arm. He's asking the ref what he did. Well, sorry, you're 5'9", trying to get a rebound from 6'7". Doesn't work the greatest when you slap him. I'm sure he understands that now. Just the heat of the moment type thing. It wasn't like it was bad either. Great start here for the Warriors this half. As we have Landon Molds coming in. Sauerbrei almost travels. Kind of a lazy pass there by Molds. If you're going to make that pass, you kind of got to make it aggressive.
It's like Bergman's the tallest guy on the floor. Nice block there from Sauerbrei. Molds in transition. He's playing aggressive. Goes for the rim. No good. Both coaches wanting some calls. Molds goes for the block. And Kirby hammers it home for the two.
Yeah, Molds goes up for that layup. He kind of missed a bunny. We're asking where the foul was. As the shot clock is not, it is running. As we have a timeout. Coach McCown, prototypical Marty timeout here. Didn't like the call on this side. Just kind of regroup his fellas here, kind of cool down a little bit, stay within themselves in the game, and don't let one call kind of impact the next one.
Yeah, and you know Marty's going to stick up for his guys every time, and we know Marty could get a little rowdy down there, but hey, it's all part of the plan.
Absolutely. There's no one you'd rather play for than a guy that has your back in those moments as well.
Alrighty, enjoying watching live Warrior sports and events from the comforts of your own home for free? Consider a donation to Wapsie Valley's Venmo to help keep the streams going at no cost to fans. Look for the link in the video description. Yes, this is not free by any means.
I'm doing it for free.
So am I.
Well, I guess if I get in free, I guess that's. No, I'm doing it for free.
It's a cost.
I mean, I kind of get, in theory, save $5. That kind of works, right?
Pretty much.
Is it called a push on the wall as he checked in? That'll be his second. That was one of those where he kind of bailed Sauerberg out. He was a little out of control. He just kind of pushed with the body. Ooh, great pass by Briggs. Way to see it. Tanner finishing strong. Great pass. Great pass.
Zinski runs into the screen. Wide open shot. Kirby cannot put it home. Amy gets it across half court. He will drive, and the bucket's good. It's a tie ball game.
That would just look exactly like one-on-one full court right there. No one else mattered. It's a little, that foul is on Baczynski, but you know, if you're Baczynski, you kind of would like your teammate to let you know that you're about to run into a screen. Baczynski had no idea and just ran over the guy trying to set a screen. It is a foul, which is kind of unlucky. He got a foul for not knowing a guy was there. Ooh. Don't want to see that.
Kirby couldn't put it home. These quick swings could be very vital to this going forward.
Yeah, for it being a 2-point game, it's been a game of those swings that you talked about. You know, it's been like 7-0 run here, 7-0 run, right back at you, kind of paced. It's been fun. It's been fun to watch, as I'm sure everyone at home would agree.
Amy drives, kick it out. Ebner, a lob to Bergman. It will stay with the Warriors. Reese will come in, most likely for Bergman, as he will. Molds, drives, spins.
Great take.
Count it! And one!
What a great take there by the freshman. Kind of lowering your shoulder, turn into a running back a little bit as he tucks the ball under his arm and finishes strong through the contact, as that'll be on Costello, his second. Just a great drive there by Molds. Finish off this three-point play for yourself.
The bench explodes. Molds, the free throw, no good. Hesse, the rebound. How about give him two more?
Look at the sophomore in there being physical, putting his body into somebody to go get that offensive rebound on a free throw.
Severson, this is a three. It will stay with the Wolverines.
Yeah, it's a little unlucky there. Molds reaches down for the rebound, as I think his own guy hit it off his own knee out of bounds. The pace of this game has picked up tremendously this second half. Both teams are flying around the ball.
Meester kicks it out, passes it over. He had the wide open three. Meester, probably don't want your center taking a three, though.
Some of them can shoot it.
Unless it's like Brooke Lopez.
2. Shooting foul. Oh, what?
I'm confused.
I agree it was a foul. I don't know how he was in the act of shooting when he was
he
dribbling.
Never really went. He dribbled and then he never really went up with it.
Yeah, it was kind of like he assumed that he was going to shoot it. I don't know. It was a foul. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely.
Yeah, we are not referees though. So we do not. I don't know. Could be. Could not be.
That's why we're up here.
Yeah, that's why we are not wearing the stripes.
Tried that for a couple years. Wasn't for me.
I can ref football, I can up baseball and softball. I cannot do basketball for a day in my life. Severson kicks it out, cross court.
No
Kick
help
under,
side.
he is trapped down below, but the putback's good.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who it was on that weak side. You got to drop down and help there in that situation.
Oh, he had Hebner. Look at Marty. Screams at Hesse jump stop, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if he jump stops under control, he can find Hebner in that situation where he was open the corner. You know, Greasy was there. It was like, I like the idea of that. He just kind of got his feet were too fast. It was faster than his head a little bit.
If anything, I'm looking at Hebner right away. He had nobody within a good 5 feet within him. I mean, you have to be looking kick out right there as you're driving into 2 defenders. Amy working the perimeter. Shot clock is off. The Warriors take last shot if they do, or if they desire, but in transition, one-on-one. Layup no good.
Oh, how is that not a foul?
That's a foul, yeah.
I love the hustle out of Bacon back in there. Or not Bacon, excuse me. Oh, yeah, it was Bacon. Bacon, whatever we decided it was. Bacon. I love the aggressive nature to go get that ball. He just kind of went over top business. He kind of hugged him. It looked more like a 2-point takedown than a rebound.
Hey,
3-point takedown. 3-point. I still can't. I watched the Iowa duel. I'm still yelling 2. Yeah.
No. I guess technically we're talking about high school sports. So
Yeah,
high school
yeah,
terms is 2.
I can still go 2.
2.
As Baczynski knocks down the first one, his first points of the night. Kind of surprised, you know. He's kind of a little hidden there offensively. Good to get him on the board. Maybe we'll get him rolling,
For as much
settling a little more.
For much as a presence as he had in the AGWSR game Tuesday, he has not been as loud tonight.
Yeah, he's kind of doing his work on the defensive end. He's come up with some big defensive rebounds for the Warriors. A short time, shot clock is off. Dike will probably hold it for the last shot.
Chance to take the lead with a buzzer beater. Kirby. No good.
Yeah, this game is physical.
And another foul.
This game has gotten physical down low. You know, they're letting some things go here and there, but those shot goes up, and it's just a mad scrum for the rebound, which I love to see. Both teams fighting for the basketball. You know, you see some games and the shot goes up, everyone's like, rebound, whatever. Right, but in this game, man, you got to earn a rebound in this game.
Gracie, the first, no good. 1.7 seconds on the clock. 1-point game.
Yes, the big thing for the Warriors is do not foul with this 1 second here. Just make them catch it. Yeah, make them catch it on this out of bounds, but just do not foul.
So, as we head to the 4th quarter, our score is 46-44. The Warriors roar back to take the lead. A 9-point swing for the Warriors. Colin, what'd you see?
That was a fun quarter of basketball. Very, very physical. It's like a Big Ten basketball game right now down low. Shot goes up, and it's just a mad dash for the rebound. It's kind of bodies flying everywhere.
Are you sure we're not talking about football?
Yeah, right. We got a preview of tomorrow night, perhaps, with the physicality we're seeing.
Hawks are winning.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be there. I mean, you can't win it if you ain't in it. But, yeah, both teams playing very physical down low. And honestly, the more physical team probably going to win this game. You know, you get more rebounds at this point, you're probably going to win.
If I do have to say so myself, I like to put it this way. technically, this is very technical, we are better than Ohio State because we made it to the Big Ten Championship and they didn't.
I ain't dying on that hill with you.
Oh, come on. Come on.
How about we just win tomorrow? We'll prove it.
Yeah. we will prove that we are the Big Ten team. Put us in the college football playoff, please.
Yeah, if we win tomorrow, you have to.
You have to. We're 11-2. We should be 12-1. That's not my decision. All righty, back to some basketball. Jansen, no good.
I got to check out the shooter. Sauerbrau's trying to get a head start on the fast break. His ball comes right back to Jensen.
He will kick out. Finds Meester. Meester, his three. Downtown, no good. Rebound, Sauerbrau.
Yeah, much better check out there by Sauerbrau to go get the ball. There's McCown kind of begging for Briggs to get the ball to run the play. Strong with it. Look at your post. Look at your post. Look at your post. Ah, too late. Too late. You know, you had him right away. You just got to do it quicker.
Meester. Kicks up to the top of the key. Over to Jensen. Back to Meester. Inside to Haynes. Back to Meester. Kicks it over Jensen. Bakken, the three's good.
Yeah, just left the shooter in the corner. He confident shot, knocks it down.
Honestly, something that I have been really disappointed to see is that this Wapsie Valley student section is not into it at all. I'm kind of worried.
I ain't touching that one.
Usually this student section is just alive. They were more live for the girls' game than they are this game.
Yeah, but I would say our parent crowd section kind of pulling away a little bit.
They're carrying they are carrying the load tonight. Need the rebounds. The putback's good.
Another second chance points there for the Wolverines. Got to find the body. Cannot give that opportunity as we have a block call again. Kind of a hand check. You know, you got to give the freedom of movement that we've talked about.
Something to note, if I didn't say this earlier, Dike-New Hartford is a class above Wapsie Valley. Dike-New Hartford being Class 2A, Wapsie Valley being Class 1A. Obviously, bigger competition, heading up a class. How does that play a factor?
As a quick follow on the inbounds. Yeah, honestly, at this point, no one really cares what class you're in. You know, we've been playing Dike-New Hartford for years, and it's a tribute to Coach McCown. You know, he's always going to schedule out-of-conference stuff as well as in-conference. It's just naturally tough. So I don't think it makes the big – as Bergman – yeah! A Bergman just made a three. A Bergman just made the three. The basket is good. A foul. Wait, what?
The man in the middle.
As they get Greasy a foul on the rebound that never happened, but a Bergman just made a three, folks. A Bergman just made a three.
The man in the middle nails the long range three. The big fella. The mid-range. No good.
Hey, all it took was a Bergman making the three. Look, your student section is up. They're alive.
Yes.
That was awesome. And he comes,
Ooh, that's tough.
Man. It's close. It's one of those, again, where as soon as he comes down, it's going to be a foul every time. Was it a lot? No. But like as soon as you come down on the ball, it's going to be a foul. If you stay straight up on that, make him shoot it over top of you. I mean, you're 6'7", shooting over, or 6'7", and Costello at 6'1". Make him make the shot over you. But, you know, he just made a three. He was excited, as I was as well. That was not on my bingo card tonight, that a Bergman would, A, shoot a three, or B, make it. That was awesome. I'm a proud cousin up here. That was great.
We need like a counter, Berg threes. Bergman threes right here. Amy. We now know that Tanner Bergman is the relative to Steph Curry.
He gets his natural touch from me.
Oh, Basinski! Oh my gosh! The spin, Gracie, the three!
Ooh.
Oh.
I think this crowd, the roof would have blew up.
The roof would have absolutely crumbled.
That was a wild possession, by the way. We almost turned it over, got it back. Almost turned it over, got it back. Almost turned it over, wide open three. That was
almost made the three.
It almost went in, man.
The football pass, Basinski. The wide open layup's good.
Wait, Basinski way to run the floor. Good job by Bamey. Reward your big man for running the floor to put the Warriors back on top. Honestly, great timeout here by Tagtoe, Coach Tagtoe for the Wolverines. This game is going back and forth, back and forth. Just take this timeout now with 4.5 left. Just settle your guys down, right? Right. They were getting kind of a little faster than they expected than they normally probably play, and they play fast. Like this game kind of just broke out all of a sudden. We're back and forth. Call a timeout. Settle your guys down. As Boer has made the great choice to play the Tomahawk Chop right now. This was our mound visit song in baseball. I just got lost in the song for a second. It's my bad. But
Braves fan, you got to expect it.
I'm still waiting for the breaking news that the Braves assigned Shohei Ohtani.
It's not happening.
One can dream. One can dream.
Sign him, Chicago, please. For my sanity's sake. I'm sick and tired of Cubs being terrible.
I'm just tired of waiting. Like, I wish he would just sign.
You won a World Series
No, I'm talking about like the
ago.
Shohei Ohtani news. Like, I'm tired of waiting to see where he goes. Just let me know. I know you're not going to be a Brave, but I can dream.
Yeah, I love it.
My baseball team's got my back over there.
Crowd's going crazy. So, 4.5 minutes left to play. The Warriors up by 1. You can imagine this is what the game that everybody wanted.
That's just the weak side. Help defense not being there. Oh, that's a dangerous pass.
Made it work. Sauerbrei, Bergman, that should be the Warriors' ball, and it is.
That's a great idea, but I would like to see Sauerbrei kind of throw that one towards the rim, let Bergman go get it, instead of him having to come down by his ankles to kind of try to pick it up.
Tallest guy on the floor, you want to get him up and elevated. Baby, the three!
Oh. Man, that was in and out.
You can feel just the anticipation.
Yeah, everybody's just waiting for that big moment to happen.
It's like a ticking time bomb. Eventually, it's going to go off.
See, that's the defense that I want from Bergman. Make him make that tough shot over top of you. That was definitely not an easy layup. You just gotta give credit to Severson there.
Sauerbrei. Down under, he finds Molds. 18 seconds. Maybe the three.
Oh. Man, just hasn't quite been able to find his stroke here in the second half from beyond the arc. He had it going a little bit early, but still trying to get the big one to go down, as that's 2 possessions in a row. They were kind of in and out attempts for Bamey.
Think about makes those 2 threes. The Warriors are up by 2 instead of down by 3. Finds Severson. He will drive. Looking for Meester.
Oh, great defense.
Stolen away by Basinski.
He's got a guy.
Finds
Go
Mold.
up strong. Go up strong. Ah.
That should have been a. There's the foul. He will shoot 2.
Man, you know, Molds, he got the defender in the air. I would like him just to kind of rebalance himself and go through that contact. But luckily, you know, he was able to find Sauerbrei, and he kind of did it for him. So same result, just different shooter.
The first is no good.
Coach McCown yelling out the defense. Tagtoe being ready for a little bit of everything.
The second is good.
Warriors showing, come out 1-2-2.
2.5 minutes left. Good post work there from Haynes. Mamie running up the floor. The mid-range is good. What a floater.
Quick timeout here by Coach McCowan. Man, he's had two kind of wide open threes, kind of rim in and out. There he takes the tough contested runner, kind of fading away, kind of fading towards the exit door a little bit over there, and is able to knock it down. And kind of, again, another great timeout here. Two great coaches going at it here in this battle. Calling the timeout for that made shot. This allows you to set up your defense, and it also allows you to settle your guys down again. Right, the game is, again, super fast-paced. Not a whole lot of subbing here in the second half. In this fourth quarter, you kind of want your 5 guys that you trust out there right now. When you play the up and down, you're going to get tired eventually. Just calling a quick timeout, regroup, re-breath, get your breath back in you, and kind of try to execute here in the final 2:14.
So, with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left, there isn't a lot of time to make long-term adjustments. So what adjustments do you want to see?
Yeah, you just want to play each possession in this game is going to be extremely valuable, right? You don't want any wasted possessions with, a cheap turnover, a cheap foul, those kind of things. It's just, what they're going to do. You know what we're going to do. You're going to have to rebound. That's the big thing. You don't want to lose this on the boards here. And it's just, the matchups that you want, setting the correct defense that you have, and just kind of trusting yourself. Trust the guys you have out there. Trust the game plan that you've installed, since Wednesday. And just go out and execute it.
Excuse me. Meester up at the top of the key. We'll pass it off to Costello. Inside, Meester is fouled. Bergman not happy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Some big free throws coming up for Meester. Now you can continue.
I was just say, Bergman's kind of got caught on the top side as Dike-New Hartford actually ran a Wapsie play there, just because I remember running that one over and over. So kind of Marty's, Coach McCowan's own play kind of coming back to hit him there. And Bergman, you just got to fight underneath. You can't give up the baseline that easily.
He will make the second. It's a 3-point game, 1:58 left.
Oh, that's dangerous. Got to go.
He has Molds open in the middle. Nice, was this dangerous? That's a foul.
That Brzezinski's kind of got ran over for the ball there by Costello. Team's third.
Team's fourth.
Team's third. Brewers fast.
I had 3 on mine.
Well, you were wrong.
Maybe I was fast too.
Maybe you were fast. Yeah. Both teams are 3. Remember, new rule: the bonus will start at 5 fouls. So each team with still 1 to give. Nobody's really worried about that right now. Ooh, some really physical defense there by Jensen. Briggs just trying to kind of force something to happen there. You kind of like him just to relax, right? Obviously, don't run over somebody. Jump stop, look at your options, or just kind of dribble that back out and get the play from Coach.
1.5 minutes left here in the game. Dike-New Hartford up by 3. Timeout, Dike-New Hartford.
That was a very interesting 20 or 10 seconds there.
Everybody's
from the shot clock.
Everybody's waiting for the play to happen, and then everybody's like, all right, timeout, we're taking a break.
Yeah, Dike's kind of slowly.
Too much nerves.
Yeah, they just kind of slowly were walking it up, and Texas was like, what are we doing? Timeout, come here.
Everybody's like, we don't know what we're doing. We're just doing something to make sure it works. I don't know.
Yeah, 3-point game here. Dike with the lead. Wapsie does have 4, so the next foul will send Dike to the line no matter what.
So you're Wapsie, if you're down late in the game, you have no fouls to give.
Right, yep, so that's a positive, I guess. If we get to that point, we don't have to, like, spend time fouling, like in the, was that Tuesday girls game, the AGWSR kind of spent a couple of possessions fouling. So pros and cons of that, I guess. Hopefully we don't get to that point.
Yeah. Meester. Haynes cuts towards the basket. Meester drives. Molds playing some good defense. Rebounds Sauerbrei. And it'll go out of bounds. It will go the Wolverines' way.
Yeah, as Tag-Toe, or Coach Tag-Toe for the Wolverines will call a timeout. Man, that's just tough to see. We had Molds play great man-on-man defense there, forcing a tough shot for the Wolverines. We had the rebound. There, you just like him to just pick it up, put it on your chest, find your guard to bring it up. But then again, he picks it up there, he's stuck in the corner. So kind of a lose-lose situation as it goes out of bounds. It'll be Wolverine ball as the shot clock will reset for a fresh 35 with a minute left to go. You're just going to need another big defensive stop from the Warriors. Still a one-possession game, so you don't have to worry about the fouling aspect yet. But Wolverines score on this possession, then we kind of got to go a little faster than we want. If we get a stop here, right, we can come down. We can still get a quick 2, before going for the tie in that aspect of it. This is a fun game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're nearing the end of this game, and boy, has it been close the whole way. Dike-New Hartford led it going into the second quarter, going into halftime. Wapsie led it going into the third. Now Dike leads with a minute left in the fourth. Yeah,
it's a lot of back and forth action. Both teams playing very aggressive. Both teams want to come out of this gym with a win. It's been a fun night of basketball. This is a tough inbounds for the Wolverines here in this corner as well.
They get the inbound, under a minute to play, and a foul. It'll send Costello to the line.
Yeah, I don't think that's what Coach McCowan wanted there. I think we were just going to play a nice half-court defense, trying to force a missed shot.
So, 2 missed free throws keeps it a 3-point game. 1 made sends it to a 4-point game. 2 possession at that point. I guess technically still 1 possession if you get the 4-point play.
Yeah, just get Briggs to make another one.
Yeah. You'll get me to holler.
This is a big rebound here for the Warriors as well. You got to step up.
And he misses both!
Yeah, like I said, big rebound there by Baczynski. Stepping up, not allowing any Wolverine near the basketball.
Baby.
We don't need a 3 yet.
Screen from Baczynski. He loses the handle. Molds on the edge of the court. A foul. I believe it is on Bergman, which would be his 3rd. Nope, it is on Baby. That'll be his 3rd. Because nonetheless, it's a 3rd foul. So.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that whole possession was a little wonky. We kind of looked like we didn't quite know what set we wanted to run. At least, I'm sure Coach McCowan knew what we wanted, but Briggs is doing a little too much dribbling there, loses it, almost out of bounds. Great hustle over here. I think it was Molds.
Again, it's almost a good foul. You send your center to the line
as he
misses both free throws.
Free throw. So we're back to where we just were, just about 10 seconds less on the clock. 40 seconds. Still 3-point game. Again, if the Warriors, we don't have to have a 3.
Not yet.
We can get a quick 2. As Dike has missed 4 straight free throws. Big rebound by Bergman. How's that not a foul? Yes, thank you. That was one of those where, for Haynes, he's laying on the ground, but you still are responsible for your body, whether you're on the ground or standing up. You trip a guy while you're laying down, it's still going to be a foul. Smart move there by Bergman. Big rebound Very
So,
physical rebound.
I want to talk strategy here.
Make the free throws.
Yes. Well, listen, hear me out. If Bergman makes the first, okay. I was going to say if he made the first, do you miss the second and try to get a quick two?
I would say not yet, just because there's still 26 seconds left. And in the game of basketball, 26 seconds is a long time, right? It's going to be a long 26 seconds off the clock. Now, if he makes it, right, we're down 2. You know, we'd be able to set up our defense, which is what Coach McCowan is doing now for both a make or a miss. But we have to try to get the steal right away. You have 2 options. You can try to get the steal, try to get the 10-second count on this side, or you go for the steal, don't get it, and foul right away. And Dike, they've missed 4 straight free throws, so that I don't have their numbers of their free throw shooters, but that's their best free throw shooters who you're trying to take away the most. And I mean, you missed 4 straight, kind of rough. And same situation here for Dike on the rebound. Big rebound here if Bergman doesn't knock it down.
If he does miss, a big rebound also for Wapsie Valley, trying to get that rebound and get the 3 ball up. Bergman, the shot is good.
As Manuel come in, great substitution that everybody always does. You sub now, allows you to set up your defense the way you want. You get your better defender out on the floor. A lot of pushing and shoving in the stack right now.
Dike-New Hartford in the bonus, so a foul will send them to the line.
Foul that guy.
And they do. That'll be Bergman's third. Again, you send your center to the line.
I'm sure that's exactly who Coach McCowan, ideal world of who they want going to the line. The guy, he just missed 2 in a row. Airballed 1 of them. His confidence on the free throw line, probably not the highest. But he does get 2 no matter what.
So it's a 2-point game. And he nails the first. Big free throw.
Hey, that's a big moment there by the junior. I know I airballed a free throw once. I never wanted to shoot a free throw ever again in my life, let alone 10 seconds later. But way to knock down, and it sets up a big rebound here again.
And he knocks down the second. The junior comes through. Now you need a 3. And they get the rebound.
Foul. You got to foul somebody.
Dangerous foul there by Molds. That's his 4th. Costello will go to the line.
Yeah, still didn't need the 3 on that possession. I would have liked to get in a better look than what we got. But, man, that shot went up, and we all kind of just stared at each other. I would like to see a little bit more aggression going for that offensive rebound.
And he nails it. That could be the nail in the coffin. Dike takes a 5-point lead. As Bergman will sub out. Wolverines holding back. Meester misses the second. Warriors push. Kaczynski, the 3. No good. Sauerbrei has to hook it up. It's good. Bang! 2-point game. Timeout taken by.
Yeah, big 3 there. There's 0.3 currently on the clock. Looks like they probably got a couple tenths.
0.6.
0.6.
Foul? But do you have time? You foul. Hey, here's the thing. You foul. Hope he misses both. Timeout.
You have to
get it at half court and try to hook up a 3.
You have to get a steal.
You think a steal?
You have to get a steal and shoot it in 0.6, or you have to foul before the inbound. That's kind of your only 2 options. If I'm Dike, I'm taking this inbound. I'm throwing it the full length of the court. I don't care if they steal it or not. Right? You throw it the full length of the court. Someone touches it down here. Even if we catch it, you have to catch it and throw a full court shot. That's what I would do. Now, are they going to? I don't know. But that's what if I was a coach, I would. If I'm Wapsie, I mean, you just kind of got to get lucky.
I wonder, it looks
As
like
they do put Bergman on the inbound, the taller defender. Man, I'd love for him to just throw it to him. As the full timeout horn went off, so with the scoreboard, you set the full timeout, and it automatically runs, right? So as soon as the 6 seconds is over, the horn goes off before that inbound. So we will do it again. We should be doing it again. As Dike did do the play that I said they should. As now Dike probably calls a timeout. I'm just kind of talking. I have no idea.
I'm just watching because I have no idea either. So I really cannot say anything because I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's one of those where, again, you set the full timeout timer, right? You hear the first horn, you hear the second horn. Right? I think both teams must have been
ready to go.
So Dike does call timeout, probably try to drop a different play because we just saw their play.
Gutsy call. I believe that we have won with 0.6 seconds left.
Yeah, it's not over.
I've seen crazier things, people.
It's not over.
It's definitely not over at all.
They have a better shot of winning than we do, sure. Definitely not. We got two guys on the inbounds now.
And as they storm the court, the Wolverines pick up a 2-point win. So as the players shake hands, the final tonight, the Warriors lose 60-58. Colin, what'd you see?
Yeah, I saw a really, really good basketball game. You know, it didn't end the way that we wanted it to, obviously, but you know, you can learn a lot in your losses, probably more in your losses than you can your wins. Obviously, no one wants to lose, right? That's the art of sports. You're going to have games like this where you pull that out, where you come up just short. But, man, what a hard physical basketball game by both teams. It's a shame that someone had to lose tonight. It was a shame that it was us as a Wapsie Valley Warrior. But, you know, we can gain a lot of confidence in this game moving forward, even though we came up just short. A lot of growing that can happen from this. And, again, it's a game on December 1st. It's the first game, first day of December, first game of December. It's a long season. And, you know, Coach McCowan, knowing him, you know, he's going to dive deep into this game film. Look at those little mistakes that we made and try to shore those up moving forward.
Yeah, and going forward, the Warrior basketball team will be taking on Union next Tuesday at home. On the road. I believe I'm looking at the
No, we're at home.
schedule. No, we are on the road at Union at 6:15.
Oh, we're on the road.
And then the Warriors will come back home to Wapsie Valley and have a 3-game home stretch against Denver, Sumner Fred, and Oran before they head to the Upper Iowa Shootout. And then they will come back home to face Gladbrook Rhinebeck. They will go on the road to Columbus to start the new year. So that is all that we have tonight. Colin, any final thoughts before we sign off looking for both teams going forward?
Yeah, if you're a Warrior fan, I think you show up for this team. They played their heart outs here tonight. They're only going to get better. This is not the best version of ourselves. I'm sure everybody will say that. A lot of growing still left to do, a lot of better basketball, some small mistakes that kind of kept showing up that kind of really bit us in the butt, so to speak, tonight, and shore those up. And, you know, the future's bright. This is a good basketball team.
All righty, so that will be all for us here tonight. We thank you for listening to this presentation of the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network of varsity boys and girls basketball tonight. We thank you for tuning in. Our final score here tonight, Wapsie Valley comes up just a little short against Dike-New Hartford, 60-58. I guess if you want to look at it this way, we were 2-0 against AGWSR Tuesday. Now we went 0-2 tonight against Dike. So
Yeah, a lot of growing still left to do. Fun night of basketball, honestly. Saw a really good Dike-New Hartford girls team. Saw our ladies able to fight hard in that game, and then saw a really, really good physical boys basketball game between both teams. I think both teams are going to have a heck of a season, and just moving forward, just continue to get better.
Yeah, a lot of fireworks between these two teams, and going forward, I expect to see a lot of good things. So, Colin, is that all you got?
That's all I got. Thank you much.
All right, it's a pleasure working with you as always. We thank you for listening to this edition of Varsity Boys Basketball here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. For all of us here at the Warrior Watch, I am Zach Babers, joined tonight by Colin Bergman. I'd like to give a shout out to Brett Bergman as well as Blake Boer, as well as our good buddy Riker Oberly. He's in Texas right now. He'll be back next week. So we thank you for listening to the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. Final score tonight, 60-58, Dike-New Hartford. And until next time, go Warriors!